Yan yung po yung dalawang insidente na nagkaroon ng banggaan. Lumalabas po na parang tayo ang nang bangga.
This the Philippine Coast Guard vessel and the supply boat. What the Chinese Coast Guard vessel will do is i-cut niya yung dalawa, pagse-separate niya, and then i-drag niyang pa-separate palayo yung dalawang barko.
Parang babalyahin kayo?
Parang babalyahin. Ang isa pang ginagawa nila na propaganda nila is that yung barko kasi nila masyadong maneuverable. Yung laging sinasabi nilang tayo bumangga.
No.
So for example, ang vessel natin is moving towards this direction. Ang gagawin nila, bibilisan nila, and then they're going to block us. All engines stop.
So mukhang tayo bumangga?
Yes.
Ito po hindi sa ako'y pro-China. Pero ako po'y nag-aral ng international law at ng admiralty law. Dalawa na pong incident ng banggaan ng barko. Pero alam niyo po, hindi ka kinakailangan maging maritime lawyer para malaman mo na yung rules sa karagatan ay pareho ng rules ng kalye. Kaya nga lang, English rule, right-hand drive. Sa right-hand drive po, ang overtake hindi dito sa right side. Sa left side, pag mag-overtake tayo, nasa left side ang ating overtake. Pero kapag right-hand drive, baliktad po. Sa kabila ka mag-overtake. Kung titignan niyo po yung dalawang insidente na nagkaroon ng banggaan, lumalabas po na parang tayo ang nang bangga. Hindi malinaw sa atin yan kasi ang road natin sa traffic natin is left-hand drive. Pero yun nga po, pagdating sa karagatan, right-hand drive ang sinusunod. So ang overtake ng left-hand drive ay nasa left side. Kasi nga left-hand drive, so makikita ng driver kung sino yung nag-overtake. Pero sa dagat po, right-hand drive, so dapat ang overtake mo nasa right side. Baliktad nga po. Lahat ng banggaan natin, ang Filipino ship ay nasa left side na hindi siya dapat naroroon. Dapat nasa starboard side. Okay, hindi ko na ginagamit yung mga technical terms. Ginamit ko lang po yung road. Pero mabalik tayo, bukod pa doon sa gusto nilang ma-provoke ang Americans na tumulong sa atin using the MDT, kaya talagang tayong mga Pilipino ang nagpo-provoke. O bakit pa sinasabi nagpo-provoke? Talaga naman po may agreement na status quo. So hanggang hindi tayo magpapadala ng repair materials sa Sierra Madre, hindi nila pipigilan. Pero nangyari po, kaya tayo nawa-water cannon, talaga nagdadala sila ng repair materials. Alam naman nila na kapag may repair materials, talagang hindi tayo papapasukin. Pero paulit-ulit nilang ginagawa. Bakit? Kasi nga gusto nila na talagang ang China maging mas aggressive para pag naging mas aggressive ang China, sasabihin natin, Uncle Sam, tulong, Mutual Defense Treaty. Pero nga po, I doubt kung tutulong si Mutual Defense Treaty ang mga Amerikano, baka mangyari, etong baril, sige, laban mga Pilipino. Kaya nga, ang mantra is, America will fight US to the last Filipino. At siyempre, magiging Ukraine ang Pilipinas. Pero bakit ko naisip ang martial law? Kasi nga, dahil dun sa karanasan natin kay Marcos Sr., napaka-stricto ngayon ng saligang batas. Dalawa lang ang pwedeng maging dahilan sa deklarasyon ng martial law. Panulusob ng isang dayuhang bansa at himagsikan sa Pilipinas.
Malaking bagay na ang presidente natin mismo ang nagbibigay ng direksyon natin pagdating sa usapin ng West Philippine Sea. Alam naman natin ang Kongreso would always support whoever sits on the palace. No? So ang policy niya when it comes to the West Philippine Sea, really defined kung ano ang direksyon ng ating Kongreso. And secondly, I would still give credit sa effort ng National Task Force West Philippine Sea in leading the transparency strategy for the Filipinos to be aware. So, ang problema dito, ang Chinese Coast Guard and Chinese Maritime Militia, every time we have the resupply operation, they can deploy as many as 6 to 7 Chinese Coast Guard vessels. And then, hindi mo pa isasama dyan yung Chinese Maritime Militia nila that they can also deploy as many as 15 to 25.
How fast can they deploy?
That's relatively fast. I mean, from Mischief Reef and in other areas ng West Philippine Sea, they can already deploy those Chinese Maritime Militia vessels.
Kasi nakaabang sila.
Kasi nakaabang na sila. So, ang difficulty natin dito is that every time na magre-resupply na tayo, moving towards Ayungin, ang Chinese Coast Guard will always do those dangerous maneuver and possible blocking operation for us to prevent the Coast Guard from moving forward and also being separated from the resupply boats.
Isa yun sa mga targets, pinag-iwalay kayo.
Yes.
So usually how many boats bang involved?
Ang resupply boats, 2, and the Philippine Coast Guard, 2 din.
Dalawa. Yung sa Navy,
Sa Navy, they are deployed but not on the actual immediate vicinity kasi nasa malayong area naman sila.
so Coast Guard yung pinaka-immediate backup pala.
Yes,
Okay, so pinag-ihiwalay kayo.
pinaghiwalay sila.
Paki-explain niya, I remember you explained this to me pero sa isang live interview, no, mas maganda ngayon eh. Yung paano yung ginagawa sa inyo? Yung ginigit-git kayo?
Well, ginigit-git nila ang, for example, this the Philippine Coast Guard vessel and the resupply boat. What the Chinese Coast Guard vessel will do is i-cut niya yung dalawa, pagse-separate niya, and then i-drag niyang pa-separate palayo yung dalawang barko.
Parang babalyahin kayo?
Parang babalyahin. Ang isa pang ginagawa nila na propaganda nila is that yung barko kasi nila masyadong maneuverable. Yung laging sinasabi nilang tayo bumangga.
No.
So for example, ang vessel natin is moving towards this direction. Ang gagawin nila, bibilisan nila, and then they're going to block us. All engines stop.
So mukhang tayo bumangga.
Yes. So they're going to stop from there and then block us. Ang problema sa dagat, hindi naman yan katulad ng kotse na pag nag-stop ka, stop. May drag pa siya. So kapag na-drift pa siya ng ganyan, there's a possibility talagang bumangga. The only thing that you can do is yung ginagawa ng mga Coast Guard skippers natin, which we really have to give credit and recognition, yung seamanship skills nila, for them to at least make it turn, no? Yung drift na yon para hindi head-on mabangga. So, liliko sila, and then we're going to use yung fender na. And then, interestingly, nung nakaraang resupply nga, makikita natin yung Coast Guard, nagkakandara pa na maglagay ng fender to prevent the collision from happening. Yung mga Chinese Coast Guard, nakahawak lang sila sa mga cameras nila. They're just continuously recording yung nangyayari. Ibig sabihin, for us, we are really preventing the collision from happening. No? On the part of the Chinese Coast Guard, they are documenting it because that's actually their propaganda. Ito talaga yung hinihintay nilang insidente na mangyari.
Tapos nilalabas nila sa iba't ibang platforms.
Yes. Pag nilabas nila na yon, sasabihin nila, the Philippine Coast Guard intentionally rammed the Chinese Coast Guard.
Pero
Sabihin na natin, tayo bumangga or
for the sake of argument,
for the sake of argument lang, no? Ang issue dito, ano kasi ang ginagawa nila doon? Di ba? And that's a legitimate operation na kinakandak naman natin for the resupply. What's the reason why the Chinese Coast Guard vessels are present there together with the Chinese Maritime Militia?
Oo nga, no? Itong latest incident dito sa resupply mission, so binomba ng tubig yung isang resupply boat, no? So what happened there? Talk to us about it.
Well, when the Onaiza May 4 was separated from the Philippine Coast Guard vessel at nakural naman yung Coast Guard vessel natin because of multiple number of vessels that they deployed, you have 3 Chinese Maritime Militia, you also have Chinese Coast Guard trapping the Philippine Coast Guard vessel. So, it prevented us from trying to maneuver to support the resupply boat. Nung nahiwalay na siya, saka na siya binombahan ng tubig ng Chinese Coast Guard.
Basically,
Ang guidance ng ating Pangulo, sir, no? Every time na meron tayong mga ganitong insidente is that we have to maintain our temper, deal with them professionally. Kaya nga sinasabi ko sa iyo, sir, sa mga nakarang interview ko din, ang Coast Guard, our intention is to only expose the aggressive behavior of China. But then again, regardless of their provocation, regardless of their bullying, ang Philippine Coast Guard will still deal with them professionally. We're not going to be swayed para i-escalate ang tension, tapos babalikan na naman tayo ng China, na ang Pilipinas na naman ang nag-escalate kaya tumaas ang tension. So as much as possible, we don't do those kind of actions na ginagawa nila. We deal with them professionally. Ito ang ating long game strategy, no? For China to realize na those illegal actions, provocative behavior, bullying, and aggression would lead them nowhere. No? There's so much reputational cost na ikinatatalo nila dito every time we publicize. Kaya nga galit na galit sila sa atin every time we expose the Chinese aggression in the West Philippine Sea. So, as far as the national government is concerned, we're not going to stop doing this. No? If China will not stop to continuously bully our Filipino fishermen, to make it always difficult for the Coast Guard and the Armed Forces of the Philippines to do the resupply operation, paulit-ulit lang din natin gagawin to. And we're not going to get tired of this. This is a long game that we're not going to give up. Para sa amin, this is us holding the line for the next generations of the Filipino. Kailangan na natin tindigan to ngayon. Kailangan na nating lakasan ang boses natin ngayon. We have to take this opportunity that we have a president who is willing to stand up against China. Sa mga susunod na taon, hindi natin alam kung ano na uli ang magiging polisiya ng gobyerno. But under President Bongbong Marcos, this is the only thing that we are assured that we're not going to surrender a square inch of our territory to any foreign power. So, yun nga yung sinasabi ko it's about time na kailangan nating malaman na ang West Philippine Sea, parte ng Pilipinas yan At regardless where you came from, whether you're Ilocano or you're from Mindanao or you're from Visayas, ang West Philippine Sea, parte yan ng Pilipinas Dahil parte yan ng Pilipinas at Pilipino ka, dapat magkaisa tayo dito.